What if everything you've been told about money and success is completely wrong? What if the life you've been dreaming of, one without financial stress, without the endless grind, was closer than you think? In Chapter 2 of Financial Freedom, Grant Sabatier reveals the game-changing mindset shift that could completely transform how you approach money, work, and life itself. Forget about working harder or following old-school financial advice. It's all about thinking differently. If you're ready to break free from the rat race and unlock your path to true financial independence, then this is the mindset shift you need. Stay tuned because your journey to financial freedom starts now. Chapter 2: The Financial Mindset Shift from Financial Freedom by Grant Sabatier. In Chapter 2 of Financial Freedom by Grant Sabatier, the foundation of personal finance takes a sharp, transformative turn. Sabatier doesn't just explain how to build wealth, he explores how to shift your mindset to understand money, work, and life differently. This chapter builds on the core concept introduced in Chapter 1, that financial independence can be attained much quicker than traditionally thought, but it emphasizes a crucial turning point. You can't simply follow a set of steps or formulas for wealth building. You need to think differently. Money, Sabatier argues, is more than a series of transactions. It's a powerful tool that requires deep thought and intentionality. As such, the key to financial freedom isn't just making more money or working harder. It's learning how to reframe the way you think about wealth, time, and what you really value. By changing your mental framework, you can unlock a new approach to both your career and your personal finances, helping you accelerate your progress toward financial independence. But this isn't just about changing a few surface-level habits or attitudes. It's about uprooting the entire belief system surrounding money. And the stakes are high. If you fail to make this mental shift, the path to financial independence might remain elusive. But if you embrace it, you could find yourself achieving your financial goals much faster than you thought possible. The power of financial freedom. To understand why shifting your mindset is so crucial, Sabatier starts by reminding us of the ultimate goal: financial freedom. He stresses that financial freedom is not just about the number of zeros in your bank account or the size of your investment portfolio. It's about having the ability to live life on your own terms, with freedom from financial stress and without being confined to a life where you trade time for money. This doesn't just mean being debt-free or retiring early. It's about gaining control over the time you spend working, how you manage your finances, and how you make decisions about what truly matters to you. The shift towards financial freedom involves changing your relationship with money and viewing it as a tool to help you live the life you want. You start seeing money less as something to accumulate for its own sake and more as something that enables freedom, creativity, and opportunity. As Sabatier describes it, financial freedom comes down to one key principle: having your money work for you rather than working for your money. This mindset is revolutionary because it opens up the possibility of shifting your entire lifestyle. The transition from earning a paycheck to having your money generate passive income changes everything. It affects your daily choices, your spending habits, and, ultimately, how much time and energy you can devote to pursuing your passions and goals. Breaking free from the rat race. The chapter continues by explaining the concept of the rat race, a cycle of working relentlessly to earn money to pay for things that may not bring lasting happiness. The rat race is driven by the belief that the only way to succeed in life is by accumulating things, status, and wealth through traditional means, i.e., working a job that requires years of effort in exchange for a modest income and minimal leisure time. Sabatier points out that most people are trapped in this race without even realizing it. They're stuck on the treadmill, working harder and harder but never making any significant progress toward their financial goals. And for many people, this cycle only escalates. When you're stuck in the rat race, you live paycheck to paycheck, constantly worried about bills and unable to envision any other way of life. However, Sabatier offers a different perspective. The rat race isn't inevitable. It's not a given that you must work a job for decades only to retire at an age when you're too old to enjoy the fruits of your labor. In fact, Sabatier warns that this conventional approach is a trap, one that keeps you dependent on the paycheck-to-paycheck lifestyle. Instead, he advocates for rethinking what success really means, focusing on building wealth in ways that don't require sacrificing your time, energy, and happiness. The psychology of money, understanding your relationship with wealth. A central theme in Chapter 2 is understanding how your mindset influences your financial behavior. Sabatier stresses that your relationship with money is deeply psychological and that your beliefs about wealth can either propel you forward or hold you back. He challenges readers to confront their deep-seated beliefs about money, asking themselves, what was I taught about money as a child? What assumptions do I hold about wealth, and how have these beliefs shaped my decisions as an adult? Sabatier emphasizes that the most successful people, especially those who achieve financial independence, have one thing in common: they think differently about money. They don't see money as a means to an end or as a status symbol, they see it as a tool to achieve freedom. This change in perspective is crucial because it leads to different financial decisions. For example, individuals with a mindset that prioritizes wealth building will make choices that may feel uncomfortable at first, like living frugally, investing aggressively, or focusing on long-term goals over short-term pleasures. But by making these deliberate choices, they unlock the potential for greater wealth and freedom in the future. Sabatier challenges readers to question their assumptions and take a hard look at how their thoughts about money may be holding them back. The shift in thinking may require a complete overhaul of one's financial priorities and goals. It's about deciding to prioritize independence over material wealth, long-term satisfaction over short-term gratification, and autonomy over societal expectations. How your career choices impact your financial future. A significant portion of Chapter 2 is dedicated to understanding how career choices and income generation fit into the overall goal of financial freedom. Sabatier makes it clear, you don't have to stick with a conventional career path to achieve financial independence. In fact, you might need to break free from the job mentality that most people hold, the idea that your only option for earning money is through traditional employment. Instead of focusing solely on advancing within your current job, Sabatier encourages readers to think creatively about other ways to generate income. For example, freelancing, consulting, side businesses, and investing are all legitimate alternatives to the conventional 9-to-5 job. The key here is finding a way to generate income without being dependent on a single employer. This diversification of income streams is a critical step in achieving financial freedom. But how can you break free from your current job? Sabatier suggests that it starts with looking beyond traditional career paths and considering what your true passions and interests are. What skills do you have that could help you earn money outside of a regular job? How can you tap into the gig economy or create side hustles that align with your values? By taking an entrepreneurial approach to your career and focusing on generating income through diverse avenues, you not only open up new possibilities for financial growth but also increase your chances of escaping the rat race. The importance of saving and investing early. Another critical aspect Sabatier focuses on in Chapter 2 is the importance of saving and investing early. He stresses that time is one of the most important factors when it comes to building wealth. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow and compound. Sabatier uses the example of compounding interest to drive home the point that even small amounts saved early can grow into significant sums over time. The idea of starting early may seem daunting for some, especially if they feel like they've missed the boat. Sabatier acknowledges this concern but encourages readers not to get bogged down by missed opportunities. Instead, the key is to begin now, no matter how small the amount. Every dollar invested today can grow exponentially in the future, and the sooner you start, the more time your money has to work for you. Sabatier also stresses that investing is not as complicated as it may seem. You don't need to be an expert to start investing, you just need to start with low-cost, diversified investment vehicles such as index funds or ETFs. The idea is to make investing simple and automatic so it becomes part of your regular financial routine. Living below your means. The key to building wealth. One of the foundational principles that Sabatier repeats throughout Chapter 2 is the idea of living below your means. While it may sound simple, this principle is harder to implement in practice, especially in a culture that promotes instant gratification and consumerism. But Sabatier makes it clear. In order to build wealth and ultimately achieve financial freedom, you need to spend less than you earn and make deliberate choices about where your money goes. Living below your means doesn't necessarily mean depriving yourself or living frugally forever. Rather, it's about consciously prioritizing your long-term financial freedom over short-term desires. Sabatier provides concrete steps for how to live below your means without feeling deprived, such as reducing unnecessary expenses, cutting out subscriptions, or rethinking your lifestyle choices. By making these small but impactful changes, you can free up more money to save and invest, ultimately accelerating your path to financial independence. Chapter 2 of Financial Freedom by Grant Sabatier doesn't just offer financial advice. It offers a complete overhaul of the way you approach money, work, and life. Sabatier's message is clear. Financial freedom isn't just a distant dream. It's a tangible reality within reach for anyone who is willing to make the mindset shift and take deliberate action. Whether you're just starting your financial journey or looking to accelerate your path, the key to achieving financial independence lies in how you think about money and how you make it work for you. As you move forward on your journey, Sabatier challenges you to break free from conventional thinking, embrace a new relationship with money, and prioritize financial independence above all else. The time to act is now, and with the right mindset, you can start your path to financial freedom today. Financial freedom isn't some far-off dream. It's within your reach right now, and it all starts with how you think about money. By shifting your mindset, you're unlocking new opportunities, new ways to make money, and the ability to live life on your own terms. Grant Sabatier shows us that it's not about earning more or working harder. It's about making smarter choices and taking control of your financial future. So why wait? Start today, change your mindset, and start living your life of financial freedom. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more game-changing tips to take control of your financial destiny.